SBC24 underscore. No, I'm joking. Ronaldinho is out. He's 18 squads, but I want you to remember before you get into this video that he's there for 2 months. Team of the season starts next week. And I've just did a video on how to prepare. And this was one of the examples I said about an expensive SBC coming out for EA to try and get rid of your fodder. Now, it doesn't mean you can't grind it, but you can already see the cheapest one is an 84 rated team, an 85, an 86, an 87, an 87, an 87, an 88, an 88, an 89, an 88, an 89, and another 89, a 90. There's 4 90s for this Ronaldinho. I'm going to tell you right now, I personally don't think this is worth it. Don't even bother. But if you are going to grind it, wait till team... Well, do start now, but wait till team of the season to really go full send. Now, we've compared the 81 plus player picks and the 81 doubles. I am not doing the doubles. I don't think they're worth the time. You may disagree, and you're well entitled to your opinion on that, of course. But whichever one you're grinding, use that method today. Now, we need team of the weeks, as always, and we have an 84 times 7 out. Now, at this minute in time, we don't have anything else. We've got a hero pick and an icon pick. They are just trying to get you rid of your fodder, as well as an 86 encore pack, as you know. And then everything else is out at the minute. There isn't really anything crazy in terms of high-rated fodder to get back. Now, the reason being is Monday is tomorrow. We tend to get a lot of upgrades on Monday. And with the warm-up for Team of the Season starting as well, you're going to get loads of stuff there. Now, if you're like me and you're doing your way through the Season Pass, there's an 85 times 10 here, an 84 times 10, an 85 times 5, etc. Plus more as you go through as you get to the end, like an 85 times 7, an 84 times 20, and an icon pick at the end if you really want it. On top of that as well, of course, we've got the Mastery of Goals. There's going to give you an 87 times 4, which is really helpful for Ronaldinho. An 86 times 3, also really helpful. An 82 times 20 with an 85 times 10 overall for that. And you can just do that while grinding if you go through Ronaldinho. Then we have the champs. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but we have the daily play. Now, it gives you an 83 times 2, an 81 times 2, an 80 plus times 5, and an 81 times 2. Now, the reason why I'm highlighting these because they're going to be really helpful for doing the grind in a second I'm about to show you. And our daily play, which is an 80 plus times 10, an 84 times 4, an 84 times 5, an 86 times 2, and an 85 times 5. Now, there are other things you can do to get high-rated fodder, and I highly recommend you do this if you are definitely doing Ronaldinho. It is going to be using these free Evos. So, for example, there are 3 available here. And 74 rated silvers. Anyone, it doesn't matter, is going to be a 90 rated card. The same for the other silver as well. And any 74 you can use is going to be a 90 rated card. So that's 2 90s right there. Then we have the Silky Centre Half. If you have an 85 gold or an 86 gold, it can be 90 or 91 rated. So there alone is a way to get a couple 90s back into your team. I wouldn't do the ones you pay for. And obviously Team of the Season around the corner as well. It's going to give us loads of grindable Evos to get high-rated fodder. If Ronaldinho is your favourite player, do I think the card's worth it? I think he's an unbelievable card. But in my opinion, it should have been the Thunderstruck by now, not the base. Like, if we were to have a look at what the base is coming in terms of price at the minute before we get into the grind, you'll see why I don't think this card is worth it. So if we go to Ronaldinho, search. He's about 1.9 mil, maybe a little bit cheaper. Let's have a look at the cheapest. Yeah, about 1.9 million coins. His SBC is probably coming in at around 2.5, maybe 3 million, judging off the 490s. I will have a look on Footbin very quickly. So we are on Footbin, and Ronaldinho is here. Of course, he hasn't got a price just yet, but if we were to make our way into individual squads, going about 2.2 million, as you can see here. And that will fluctuate up and down, but you're looking around 2 mil, maybe 2.2, so about 400k more than the SBC. Now, I can already hear you saying, well, that's good because I've got untradables and it's fantastic. The prime example of why this is bad is if you scroll all the way down to when we got Mia Hamm, which I did a video on, she is currently coming in at 1.9 million to complete. As you can see here, 1.9 million to complete. On console, I know a lot of you don't have the coins, and this is how EA kind of get you in that trap. But if you were to go back onto the console and have a look how much Hamm coming in at, Hamm is about 900k. And I promise you, this Ronaldinho is going to do the same. It's going to be, see here, like 850, 858 price bid on there. And the SBC is an extra 1.1 million on top. So do I think Ronaldinho is worth grinding? No. But let's get into the SBC now. I didn't want to take too much of your time. If you did want to learn about Team of the Season, it will be the most previously uploaded video. You're going to have to use the 81 player picks, the Team of the Week upgrade, and the 84 times 7, plus whatever EA give us tomorrow and the day after. And don't worry, I will be doing how to grind on them as well. But I will tell you right now that I am not going to be doing Ronaldinho. I just don't think he's worth it. But you can definitely build up your club to grind to get it done. So you want to go ahead and get rid of all of your 81s and below. The reason being is that's going to give you all the picks you can have. Now you can see here we've got quite a lot in terms of golds. Don't forget as well that these Sudamericana cards also count as golds as long as they're 75 rated or higher. So 74 and below doesn't count, 75 and higher does. And the same for Libertadores. 75 rated or higher, you can use them. 74 and below, you can't. So again, should have quite a few picks to go through. Go through as many picks as you can. The reason being is you're going to get a lot of fodder back, which is going to help you do Ronaldinho plus extra things on top. Now, you've already seen a few of my videos before. You already know I cover this quite a lot, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. You want to take the 83 and 82s every single time unless you get higher rated. Never take the 81 unless you have no choice. So that's just to clear that up. And then you are going to go ahead and try and grind at these Team of the Weeks. Now, you can make these Team of the Weeks nice and cheap. For example, as soon as you've got 185 rated player in your club that you got from a pick or an exchange pack, etc., go ahead and put that 85 in. So, for example, Tio Hernandez can go in. And then what we're going to do now is go all the way down to about 82 rated, because we can put in mostly 82s into this with an 85. So let me go ahead and show you here as we scroll down. We're just going to pop them all in. Now, the more efficient you are with this in terms of pricing, the better it's going to become for you in the long run. But like I say, with Friday coming around the corner, the next promo, which is going to be a warm-up, we're going to get so many, like 83 times 10 SBCs and much more. So I put in all 82s and we got an 82 rated squad. So what I'm going to do now is backtrack with 83s to see how many 83s we need to put in all together with an 85. So right now we've got ourselves 3 in. And we're just going to keep going until we hit the rating altogether. So there we go. 4 83s, the rest can be 82 and an 85 as you need. And that's going to give you the first step. Now, the reason why I suggest doing Team of the Weeks, even if you have a lot of them, is because you can get yourself extra high rated fodder, of course. But on top of that, they are going to give you these mixed player packs that are tradable. You're going to get 4 gold, 4 silver, 4 bronzes in one. And then 3 gold and 3 silver in the other, which can help you grind more picks. For example, these 4 can go into a pick. These 3 or 4 silvers can go into an upgrade, and the same for the bronzes as well. So they're going to give you lots and lots back. And if you don't know where to get your golds from, essentially where you're looking to get golds from, again, is if you make your way back over and go over to the upgrade tab. Like I always mention, your bronze and silver upgrades are going to go into basically into these daily ones. These daily ones are going to give you 44 golds. You can use all 44 of those golds to go into picks. Once you've got them done out the way, start doing the premium. It's going to give you silvers and golds back, and that can give you more picks. That's just a really quick breakdown on it. Now, we are going to go ahead and complete this Team of the Week, because not only do you need a Team of the Week for the Ronaldinho SBC, but of course, as well, we need a Team of the Week for the 84 times 7 or 5 or whatever one is at a minute. And again, with these 84s, for example, you can actually go ahead and put in a whole team of 81s. So if you start using this method the way how it is now, then you're going to save yourself a lot of time, because you don't need that many high-rated players. I always see people trying to put 82s, 83s in when you don't actually need that many as you think. So you can see here we're going to have a full team of 81s in, with 2 84s, and that's going to give us an 82 rating. And we've got ourselves our first Team of the Week pick. Now, I'm doing this quick because it's only about 8 minutes in the video. I'm trying to give all the information out. When it comes to Team of the Season, I will be doing much more longer in-depth videos. And on top of that as well, much more to cover. So right now, we've got ourselves 3 players here, 2 85s and an 86. Always take the highest rated, even if it's a duplicate. Let's say it's a duplicate, for example, and you don't know what to do with it, and you haven't got enough to complete one of the squads that you need a Team of the Week for Ronaldinho yet. Then what you are going to do is you're going to go ahead and look at the 84 times 7, put your duplicate into that. If you have gone ahead and done that as well, and you don't have any of those left, then the exchange is going to be the last place to go. So, for example, the 86 inform's gone in. We need an 83 rated overall team, and I'm pretty sure we might be able to get away with a load of 80s here if we're lucky. So let me just scroll all the way down till we get to 80 rated or 81. And let's see if an 86 inform can give us the rating that we need. So as we pop these in, so it's just going to be around preparation. Like I say, we're going to get a few more of these really expensive SBCs. These will become extremely easy to grind over Team of the Season, sorry. They're not going to become easy to grind over right now. Basically, that's not how it's going to work, because you think eventually you're going to get 3 teams in packs that are 90 plus rated, and you're going to pack them so many times. So you can see there we are a little bit under the rating. So what I'm doing now is just popping these players on the bench and then seeing how many we can swap over. But this is basically almost a trick from EA to get you to do the SBC. Use your fodder up, then you have no fodder or pack saved for Team of the Season, and then you can go off and basically buy packs from the store, or have to grind as hard as possible to get yourself in a situation here. So you can see here, We can have 683s and 480s. We could probably bring this down with 81s or an 86. But we've got ourselves our first 84 times 7. You would then go and progress on to opening this pack, see what you get out of it. Any high-rated fodder you get in your team or from your team in this club, from doing that SBC, then you would go ahead and pop into something else. But for the sake of this, I'm actually saving them for Team of the Season as mentioned, so I'm not going to open them. But I have done so many of these how-to grinds that you should know by now, especially if you've seen the channel a few times. And again, this pack has come from completing the Team of the Season, the Team of the Week pick. And then these 3 golds can go into a player pick, and these 3 silvers can go into the premium upgrade. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you want to join a Discord, the link will also be in the description, and I will catch you in the next video.